Then we need conversation. So of the message that you've sent out, how many people are actually responding to you? That's going to tell us, again, if it's a good follow type. And then on the second part of that is like if your opening message is good.
Yep.
If you're just sending now, thanks for the follow, how's training, and copy and pasting that to every person.
Yeah.
So just for, even if your first interaction is good, so our recommendation, go into the profile. So I would go into Jason's profile, like, cool, dude's jacked, got some jacked clients, scrolling down, sweet, car is there, Simpsons quotes are funny.
Nice carbs, bro.
Yep, we got Hop Nation. All right, I'm like, okay, that looks like a life dump post. Dog, sick. Oh, dog again. Cafe. Oh, dog again. Golf. I'm like, bro, your black German Shepherd's fucking mad. What's his name?
Yeah.
That's my opening message. Straight away. Like, maybe I add how's business going. If it was a woman, I would.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to just send a personal message.
Yeah.
Because my goal is to get you as a client, not be in your DMs. So I would add it as a second one. I don't think you need to do that if it's same gender interaction. So I would just be like, hey man, thanks so much for the follow. Fuck, I just saw Mav. He's fucking huge, dude. Like, where did you breed him? Something like that. Just get that conversation started. Super value. It's a value to Jace. I can relate to it. Like, oh, I got a pity cross. Like, we can start a conversation there. Seeing that for me, it would be like, oh, I see that you're like coaching heaps of bodybuilders. What's the scene like at the moment? How's growth? What's going on there? Super like how I would have a conversation with someone if I was talking to them at the gym. Same needs to be for you guys. As soon as it's polished. So what's happened, everyone's using fucking ManyChat. And everyone thinks that every message is a bot now.
Yeah.
So you have to really work to fucking break that and get someone to actually respond to you. Even if you do all that, a good response rate's 40%. And this is where people lose it, I think, with just online in general.
Yeah, it knocks the wind out of their sails a little bit.
Yeah, you're just expecting too much.
Yeah.
You're expecting that everyone's going to reply. You're expecting everyone's going to book. You're expecting the math as it works out is kind of like 40 conversations is a client. 2 clients maybe, depending on how good you are. So our response rate is exceptional. It's around 60%, but our booking rate's a little bit lower because we sell high ticket.
Yeah.
So you'll see how they vary. It also depends on the market. One of my male clients who markets just to men, response rate, bro, fuck me, 20%.
Yeah.
But his response to bookings higher than normal.
Yeah.
It's probably double. So it's like kind of plays up and down inside that space a little bit. Cool. So if we have that data, then I can be like, you're doing the thing. You were just going to do more of the thing. We're going to turn the tap up.
Would you say there needs to be a degree of like followers, like follower growth though, like through
No.
week to week? No. So they don't need to worry about that.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
Not to go to ads. Because that's just the problem you're trying to
Yeah,
solve.
because that's what they think though, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
What if they're getting enough views on their page and they're not getting the follows?
So that's the next metric that I'm literally going there right now. Thank you, Jason. Great segue.
No worries.
I should have just answered that as like, well,
Yeah.
great question, Jason. So the next metric that I'm going to look at is your follow percentage.
Yeah.
So we ran this one yesterday and it was bang on 5%, which is good. The other consideration is when you're only looking at organic, you're going to have people that already follow you going to your page. It's going to skew that. Yeah. The target is actually 10. So if I was running it from ads alone, I'd be looking for 10 as exceptional and I'd be tweaking the page.
Okay.
The B2B numbers for us is way higher than that.
Yeah.
Because you land on it, you're like, oh, another fucking business coach. I get it. There's heaps of shit ones.
Yeah.
And I need to do my personal story so you know that I was poor once and you'll like me more.
And we still do the job that we're telling you to do now. Like, we don't just sell business coaching. Like, we are coaches.
Correct. Yeah. And there's no lies in our fucking bios. Yeah. Anyway. So yeah, that skews the metric for organic already. If you're getting 5% and it's organic, you're doing pretty well. I did go over one yesterday in the call who's just competed, powerlifting, but the profile views were fucking through the roof.
Yeah.
but the follow rate was really low, more than likely because people were just looking.
Of course.
Probably followers, probably whatever, and it's just skewed those numbers. So you need to look at, obviously, average over time for those.
I think mine's 7%, Ben.
Very good.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's really good. And that's organic. So, again, it's probably your follow rate for new people visiting your page would probably be better than that.
Yeah, right. There you go.
Because some of your followers would click through to your page.
Yeah, especially with bodybuilding season. Yeah.
Yeah,
You do
correct.
You put a results post up and stuff, like people are going to click on the page.
Yeah, and dormant followers can get woken up, and you'll see it in your likes where like someone will like one reel, and then all of a sudden they like a couple more. Like maybe they were like, "Oh, I haven't seen Jace for a while. That was funny. That
happens to
I'll
me.
click through."
I'm like, "Oh, I haven't seen you in ages."
Yeah, and you go onto the profile and see
they're
what's been
posting
going on.
regularly and shit. Yeah. It's wild how that happens.
So all of that just skews that metric.
Yeah,
but target would be 5 to 10% running ads.
If that's not where it needs to be, what would you do to fix it?
Bio,
Yep.
pin posts, and everything we just
straight
spoke
messaging,
about.
right? That's it.
Everything we just spoke about.
Yeah, so you need to work on your messaging.
Yeah, so if I'm leaning on Jace's Instagram is probably top, as good as you can get visuals. You're jacked, team, Gemma, like that. Just that front line is like, I know exactly what Jason does.
Yeah.
And it's get people fucking massive. Like that's, you know what I mean? Like
the
visual hooks are really, really solid.
Yeah.
It's just the written hooks aren't quite there. And if you don't have high quality imagery or evidence with clients and a huge book and all that sort of stuff, the visuals are a little harder to create. So you might need to lean into the actual written content a little bit more.
Yeah.
But at every stage of this, there is jacked humans on your on your page. So, I literally can't do a swipe that's not. Yeah, there's one row, but you're still pretty jacked. So
thanks, man.
You just have a singlet on. So that's what I'm fixing. Messaging, bio, pin post, and then how does everything display both in a visual communication and written communication.
Yep.
So then if we go to ads themselves, I'm not going to go, this episode isn't going to be about
like how to do
them. We're talking about should you start thinking about
how to qualify for them. Yeah.
So this is just going to give you an insight of what a top of funnel would kind of look like, and how we would go about that. So I'm doing my ad review right now because we had new ads go out yesterday. So while I talk slow, I'm just seeing if any of them are performing well. And they're doing okay. Cost per click's pretty good. For context, cost per click, 47 cents. So this is where it starts to get a little bit predictable.
Yeah.
Okay, so the goal of running ads and what I've been working on for the last 3 months before I was willing to release this as I'm going to teach other people is predictability.
Yeah.
So we have 3 ads running right now. I have one that's an outlier at $60, 60 cents per profile visit. The other 2 are bang on 45 and 47. So I'm like, that's good.
Yeah.
Cool. We're holding station there. Now, what I can sit down and do if I was trying to budget my ads, right? I could go, it cost me 45 cents to get someone to the page. I've got a 5% follow rate. So if I spent $45, actually, can you do the math on how much do I need to spend to get 100 would be 45. Would be 100 people go to my page, which means I would get 5 follows.
Yeah.
So for $45, roughly 5 follows if I'm going at 5%.
Yeah.
Cool. So that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Of those 5%, 40% is going to reply. So you get 2 replies.
2, yeah.
And of the reply rate, I'm going to book at 10%.
Yeah.
So I don't have, there's not enough there. That's what's out to what point.
It's like a leg. It's like someone's foot.
Yeah, correct. Yeah, so, okay, well, if I go to 450, now I've got 20.
Yeah.
5%, 5 to 10% have got a book. I've got 2 sales calls.
Correct.
Cool. All right, so if I spend $450, it's likely I'll make 1 sale.
Yeah.
1 sale is worth $1,400.
Yeah.
My return on ad spend is
minus
1,400 divided by that,
yeah.
which equals many. Just so you guys are aware, acceptable ROAS for most people, return on ad spend, is about 3 to 1.
Yeah.
For the last 3 months, we've averaged 12. So when you think about for every dollar you spend, you make 12 back.
Mm.
If I was like, at the start of this episode, I was like, cool, you instead of saying you need to be willing to lose your one client's worth and you'll get that back and break even, if I just said you're going to give me $1,000, like, fuck, what for?
Yeah.
What if it doesn't work? Oh my God, I'm terrified. If you had predictability that you were doing 5x, not even 12, so 5 to 1, you're gonna give me $1,000 and I'm gonna give you $5,000. Who's not fucking doing that?
Sign me the fuck up.
Right?
Yeah.
And then what are you gonna do? I'm gonna spend. Wait, so this is just an always deal? Yeah, bro. Just every time you give me $1,000, I'll give you $5,000 back.
Yeah.
Provided you can keep up with the demand. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Here's $2,000. Here's $3,000.
Yeah.
That's how people end up, and there's businesses out there that you're looking up to that are spending $20,000, $30,000, $50,000 a month on it. Because they can do 3 to 1 on $50,000.
Yeah.
Which is $150K in new sales every month. So $150K per month is $2 million. Close enough to.
Yeah.
So that's where those numbers start to make sense, and they're not as fucking terrifying or as illogical.
Yeah, I was going to say it doesn't seem unachievable.
Yeah, but people hear like 20,000 on ads. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Like, that's fucking crazy.
Yeah,
it's
and
like,
it must be for a business that's doing like 10 mil a year. It's like, nah, man.
yeah, if they're getting 3 to 1, it's $150K.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, we're not doing $150K, but it's not. Do you know what I mean? It's not fucking miles out of the out of the realms. So, within the ads themselves, what we're going to be learning as we go when you're doing this, and I'll break down the other. We'll do a whole episode on this, and middle of the funnel and bottom of the funnel, and how to kind of run those as well. The key metrics that I'm looking at, and I literally don't even scroll across for the follower campaigns. How many followers did you get? The results, so how many people visited your profile, and what was the ratio of that? So you got your calculator there?
I do.
So 282 divided by 19.
Yep.
Actually, sorry, 19 divided by 282.
Sorry. All right. Wait, 19 divided by 282.
Yes.
It is 6%.
6%. So we have a 6% follow rate off our top performing ad right now.
Yep.
And it's costing us 45 cents to get someone to the page.
It's pretty acceptable.
So that's the math that we just ran, and I can open up our weekly tracker and say what I'm not going to repeat it. The numbers that I just said is exactly how our ads are performing.
Yeah.
Wild, right?
It's awesome. Awesome when you break it down like that.
Correct. So all I'm looking at is Instagram follows the results, cost per result. So we just said the 45 cents. Click-through rate is another good one. So what percentage of people who see the ad are clicking into your page? Because that will tell you if the media is good.
Yeah, yeah.
So like the result that we had that did well, so I've got one here that's like 2.1%. So do this math. 32 divided by 3,404.
3,404? 0.009. That's not great.
So 0.1%.
Less than 1%.
Yeah. So that was getting 2.2% click through. So lots and lots of people were clicking through.
Yeah.
No one was fucking following.
Yeah, it's rough.
That was the campaign where I put all of our top of funnel stuff in there, thinking that people would come.
Yeah.
That's got that Escobar reel and stuff in it.
Okay.
So they're the metrics that we're caring about. Now, you will learn as you go, and this is why I said it's important to have, understand that, there's going to be some money to burn here.
Yeah.
So when I put up a female personal trainer with a great result, I'm like, this is going to slap. I think it was engagement went up. The engagement doubled in 3 weeks. And I was like, every female personal trainer that wants to go online wants this outcome. Everyone wants to be like this person. So this is a great ad. And it fucking tanked. Not even tanked, just didn't get the outcome that we want. So you're going to have to be willing. We lost $50 on that to test it. When you start out, you will we ran 3 based on our budget. It'll be budget depending on how much. I would say a minimum of $7 a day
Yeah.
Ideally at least 10. And then just duplicate that out as a test. And then what we do is move, when we find a winner, we put 80% of our spend to that. And then we keep 2 running at all times that allow us to test new stuff, because that performer is going to die at some point.
Yeah.
So I need something in the background that'll be like, this one's winning, bring it up. So that's why I was like, we put new ones up yesterday. I'm like, oh, this one's doing well. I've got one at 47 cents and one at 64 cents. So we'll see. That one looks like it's not going to do well. Then you start to learn like, well, what content does the best. So we've talked about the in-flow content, so recording yourself doing check-ins or something like that. They're the hardest to clip because they're the hardest to get that opening line. You might need to use visual hooks like we do on the pod. The podcasts that open with personal trainers, crush.
Yeah.
Do better than everything else. The hardest part for us is we don't want to do a podcast episode
where we're doing clips every time.
Yeah, everything's so
If
clear.
I was a personal trainer and wanted to do ads, this is what I would do.
So that's the clip that's going to just have everything from this podcast is going to have Jason saying
as a personal trainer wanting to do ads, this is where I would start.
So Tam's going to clip that, and then every point that we've made in this whole podcast, make them all.
Some of the mindsets that I have around ads that stop me from doing them are, I'll stop now.
Fuck, man. I
didn't even practice those.
I can't listen to pods like that, hey.
Yeah, I also don't fucking speak like that.
Yeah, correct. Now, the catch to that is we leverage the podcast as secondary content. We don't do content days and stuff like that. We do the skits. We don't do spoken to camera stuff. We just do the pod. You could speak more similar to what Jason did without the robot voice and hit those opening hooks much better. So that would be, in my opinion, what's working the best. Carousels have also performed really well. If I'm totally honest, I started missing that opening line. Hasn't been good the last few weeks, so I actually haven't used any of those. But they are... Meta's rewarding time on screen at the moment rather than general views. So carousels that have, you'll notice our bottom of funnel one has 10 slides.
So it's...
We're going to keep you on the screen for a long time, and that ad will do well.
Yeah, okay.
So that's something to think about. So there's lots of little nuances and metrics and stuff that we're talking about, and that's where the if this then that stuff comes in. But I think having listened to this episode, and I'll ask you as someone who's kind of dabbled but not committed, do you feel like you should be running ads, and do you feel comfortable now that you could go and...
Oh, yeah, absolutely, yeah.
Yeah. Awesome. And with the new system, you'll know exactly who the audience needs to be, what your budget should be, how you're reviewing your data, how you're doing all of it, and then how to structure it. So by the time this episode comes out, as I said, it will be finished, if not live in the course this week.
Yeah.
So if you've ticked all the boxes of all of that, or you want to get there, we made a conscious choice 4 months ago where I said the outcome for Standout PT needs to be, we can get you to a business that can handle running ads and give you the confidence and structure to do it. We only talked about the front-facing stuff today. You also need to have onboarding strategies. You need to have efficiency so you can handle the client volume and you can send all the DMs, do everything that you need to do. Yeah. So you need to have all of that in place to manage this effectively. And that's what Standout is. It's the systems, it's the marketing, it's the sales, and it's the mentality that's going to deliver all of this for you. Now we're adding the ads as well. So we've been talking about 10K months. This is the step now to 15, 20K months.
Yeah.
Is being able to take the leap. So we're bringing on people that are earning a lot more money than previously, but it doesn't mean you have to be, because we'll bring you to the stage where every single thing in the checklist to do this is done, and you can't not win. Yeah. You can't not win. So if you want to book a call with me, it'll be in the show notes, but you can go to stcfit.com, or you can just DM me on Instagram, just Ben Scott STC, shoot me a message. We'll organize a call. For the first 30 minutes of that call, I will solve whatever problem you have in your business right away, whatever the biggest one is. And then if I do a good enough job, I'll flick you an invite to Standout PT as well. We'll have that conversation. Don't forget to subscribe. There's going to be more of these coming out. I have already closed what's up next week, so I don't remember, but it'll be cool. It's always good episodes. But we'll see you next week. Don't forget, like, share, subscribe, do something to engage with the audience. Appreciate it.